Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing today, buddy? How you doing? How you doing today? Today is Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great middle of the week. Everybody that's out there slaving away on their jobs. Hopefully, you're halfway done this week. What's up, Amazing Maisie? How you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. There's Sonia. I know she's slaving away. Halfway through the work week. Sonya be having 2 more days. 2 more days. Sonya will be tearing out of there again. Getting these last few weekends of camping in before the 31st. Looks like they might have found that guy, y'all. That Gabby's boyfriend. Looks like they might have found him. I think they're supposed to, FBI is supposed to give some kind of statement at 4:00. They have found supposedly some of his stuff, and the major news outlets are reporting that they have found some human remains. So it looks like he might have been found. I tear out of there every day, Sonya says. I hear you. KK said, OMG, just finished a big sandwich. I hear you, KK. I had a can of light peaches for lunch. That consisted of my lunch. I'm doing good. Just got my heater service, so I will be set for the winter. I hear you, Amazing Maisie. That's a good idea. Everybody should do that every year. And if anybody uses your fireplace, you need to get somebody to come and check your chimney every year too, y'all. Rob says, I've got day old pizza for dinner. Dude, I would die for some pizza right now. I haven't had pizza in so long. I would absolutely die for a big old pizza right now. I could probably eat a large pizza all by myself. Went to casino today, did okay. Dean Martin loves me. I hear you, KK. I hear you. You need to move up to the high roller area, KK. You need to move in there to the high roller section where the big money is. Played a volcano game. Did good too. Oh, I got you. Yeah, you need to move in there to the high roller section, KK. You and your dad. Get in there with them $250 a spin bets. $250 a spin. I watch some of them people doing that. I don't know how in God's green earth they can push that button for $250 a spin on a slot machine. I can't imagine. My heater hadn't been serviced for a couple of years, so glad I got it done today. Yeah, Amazing Maisie. You really do. If you got an older furnace, you should get that thing checked every year before you fire up for the wintertime. You really should. KK said, Dad did good too. Well, there you go, KK. Congratulations to you and your dad. I have great slot machine channels that I watch. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't believe some of those people, KK. $250 a spin. $250 a spin. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's unheard of. I don't know. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine betting that much money on one spin on a slot machine. I guess they got lots of money, is all I can say. They must have lots and lots and lots and lots of money, is all I can say. Sandwich awesome. I took a picture of it. You sound like me, Rob. You sound like me, Rob. It ain't happening. I can't imagine that. That's just, it's ridiculous. Put mustard and Duke's mayonnaise on it. I hear you, KK. Can't beat that Duke's mayonnaise. You can't beat the Dukes. Everything goes better with Dukes. That's all I got to say about that. Except for Sonia's mom. Sonia's mom did not like the Duke's mayonnaise. She didn't like it. Must be a New Jersey thing. Must be a New Jersey thing. The heater is a Renee, and the serviceman from the oil company sold it as a 2003. So it'll be 20 years old in 2 years. Happy birthday. I hear you, Amazing Maisie. Yeah, you need to get that thing serviced every year, Amazing Maisie. You really do. Just from a safety standpoint, get it serviced every year, right before winter starts. Arlene, appreciate the like and share, Arlene. Hey, Naj, how you doing today, Naj? Big doings down there in your state, Naj. They think they found that guy, Naj. I think the FBI is having a briefing at 4 o'clock, but they think they have found his remains. They found somebody's remains, and they think it is him. So big doings in the state of Florida. It's all over the national news. All over the national news. That's unfortunate for that girl's family, though, because, you know, that was their only chance of maybe finding out what really happened. If he was still available to talk to people, you know, it's that almost makes it worse on that girl's family, because the rest of their life they'll be wondering, you know, what really happened. And now there's a good chance that they won't ever find out. What's up, Peter? How you doing? I've been trying to tell my landlord it needs to be serviced every year. He kept telling me I need to pay them $99 to service it. Now, it really should be checked every year, amazing. Naj says, I don't think it's him. Well, supposedly they found a lot of his belongings, and they called his mom and dad out there, Naj. I can't imagine them getting his mom and dad to come out there if it's not. Exactly, Rob. You're exactly right, Rob. That's the worst thing for her family. That is absolutely the worst thing for her family. It really is. I can just imagine some of the stories. You know, that just opens up all kinds of avenues for people to say, well, he didn't do it, but he was scared that everybody was accusing him of doing it, and he didn't really do it. So yeah, it just opens up a whole can of worms. I guess what I'm trying to say. It just opens up a whole new can of worms. 72 outside, KK says. I'm 79 degrees, KK. It was in the 40s this morning, and I'm 79. I'm 79 and sunny right now. No, I said, why should you pay, Maisie, if you're renting? That's what I say, Nosh. If you're renting, it looks like whoever the landlord is would have, especially if it's 20 years old, they should have, they should do that. That should be part of the maintenance. That should be part of the maintenance. Yeah, you're right, Naj. Sonia said it's 77 there. I'm only 2 degrees warmer than you, Sonia. Yeah, exactly, Rob. You're exactly right. I was watching it a little bit while ago, and they said they've got cadaver dogs searching the area. And if they're still searching the area, that probably means that things are spread out over a larger area. That probably means there's lots of stuff scattered out with all the wildlife that's down there. They said they got, what did it say? They got the wild boar, they got panthers, they got the alligators, snakes, buzzards, all kinds of insects, all kinds of different kinds of birds, all kinds of stuff in there. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Rob. I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's going to be something. Exactly, Rob. You're exactly right. That and the alligators too, buddy. Between the alligators and the wild boar, that don't leave much. That does not leave much. I hope that the family gets some kind of closure. I mean, they're not going to get the closure they're looking for, and they have to live with it for the rest of their life. But at least they know somebody's not in another country living their life after what happened to her. But anyway, guys, enough bad news. I guess our shelves are empty. Lots and lots of stores. Our shelves are empty. Record-breaking ships, they're saying, off the California coast, still waiting to be unloaded. So I don't know, y'all. Not very much good news to talk about. Not much good news. We're all here. We're all breathing. I guess that's great news. That's some great news. But wish they had a good news channel, you know? I wish they had a channel on TV that was good news. If it him and nature took vengeance for. Yep, you're right, Nas. Hey, Diana. How you doing, young lady? How you doing, young lady? Appreciate you sharing me out. I hope you're having a great, great day. The Dockyard Fiasco. It's like a bad mob movie. I hear you, Rob. Hillbilly, what port do your ships come into? We have ships sitting in Port Elizabeth waiting on truck drivers. They come into Charleston here. YouTube does it all the time, Diana. They do it all the time. They take all my old friends. Yep, they do me too. Good news, no snow yet. I'm doing great in college right now. I bet that's keeping you busy. Yes, that would be great. A good news channel. It would. Lots of college work, but all good. How much more you got left, Diana? Yeah, it is, Diana. Yeah, it is. I'm 79 and sunny right now. I am 79 degrees and sunny right now. College forever. I hear you. Hold on just a minute, guys. I got to check this out. Okay. Yes, Diana, I am in SC. SC. 85 and 50% humidity. Wow. Hillbilly, check out the website I posted. It really does help put a smile on your face. I'll have to do that, Rob. I'll have to do that, Rob. Yep, I will have to do that. Yep. You need to stay in North Carolina, Diana. That's God's country. You know, if God's not a Tar Heel, why is the sky in North Carolina blue? Yep, if God's not a Tar Heel, why is the sky in North Carolina blue? I, I hear you. And if you ever need a laugh, give me a shout. I can make a statue crack a smile. Oh, I hear you crack a smile. That's like Vermont Paint. I don't know if any of y'all were in Vermont Paint's live stream last night. He was painting, and somebody was talking to him, and he said, all you got to do is relax and let it go. Let that sink in for a minute. He said, relax and let it go. I'm 4 from 16K. If anybody wants to help me push over, guys, grab up Diana. If anybody does not have Mrs. Fairchild, grab her up, please. Grab her up, please. She's 4 away from 16K, guys. But yeah, he said, you got to relax and let it go. I don't know about y'all, but at my age, there ain't no relaxing and letting it go. If I relax and let it go, I'll be changing my clothes. Yeah, at my age, there's no relaxing and letting it go. Because if I do that, I'll be having to change my clothes. Oh, every day I go down. Every day I go down, young lady. Every day I go this way. That's exactly right, Diane. Yeah, you walk around on full max hold, not relax and let it go. Yeah, that ain't happening. Relax and let it go. That ended years ago. Yeah, relax and let it go. That ended years ago. Yeah, those days are over. I wanted to show y'all something. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find this email again. Guys, everybody knows I was on an old diesel boat submarine. Today is my submarine's, it's not around anymore, but today is its birthday. Today is its birthday. Ooh, I hear you, Rob. Yeah, my boat was commissioned in 1956. They changed the looks of her several times. Let me see if I can get a good picture of her. It won't let me make that picture any bigger. There's the old diesel boat submarine I was on, folks. USS Darter SS 576. That was my home submarine, and then I made one patrol on the USS Grayback. But that was my home boat, USS Darter SS 576. Yep, 1956. My boat was commissioned. Yeah, it's old diesel boat, Rob. Old diesel boat. An old diesel boat submarine. I guess looking back on it, it was probably good thing I was there. But boy, while I was on that thing, I couldn't wait to get off. I could not wait to get off of that thing. But that was good structure for me. I needed that back then. I needed the 6 years I spent in the submarine force. I needed it. I did. Yep, that's right, Rob. You're absolutely correct. They used it for target practice, my friend. I left the boat in June of 85, Rob. No, May of 85, I left the boat. I left the boat May of 1985. But yet they used it for target practice. They did. The first original darter ran ashore on Bombay Shoals back during World War II. The original darter. It ran aground on the Bombay Shoals. I don't remember what year it was, but that was the original darter. And then they commissioned my boat in 1956 and commissioned it darter. It was we were a sonar boat. A sonar boat. What's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming by today. Hope you're doing well. What was it named after? It's named after a fish. It's a fish, Sonia. Yeah, it's a fish. A fish, a fish, a fish. It is. Back in World War II, there was Harder, Darter, Trigger, and Trout. That was the 4 submarines. They had a song about it. Harder, Darter, Trigger, and Trout. Always in and never out. But the other submarine I rode was USS Grayback, SS 574. So I rode that. My primary boat was SS 576, and I made one patrol on the SS 574 Grayback. I hear you, Rob. There's one thing about it, though, Rob. Once they hit that ocean, they disappear after that, buddy. They disappear once they hit that ocean water, though, buddy. So what you up to, Danny? What you up to, buddy? You up to anything good? Looks like Thailand's opening up, Danny. November 1st, buddy. I don't know if you're interested in going there, but looks like Thailand's opening up, dude, on November the 1st. I don't know if that's in your wheelhouse or not, but looks like it's opening up. We used to be able to tour the nuclear naval base here. Never got the chance, and even I won't try sneaking in there. Yeah, absolutely not, my friend. Absolutely not, Rob. That you don't want to get caught anywhere around that place. Yeah, you don't want to be around the weapons depot. You don't want to get caught around none of that. Just being ornery. I hear you, Danny. I hear you, buddy. But yeah, I guess Thailand's is opening up November the 1st, and I read another thing that said one of the islands, I guess, off the coast of Vietnam, they're going to open up some kind of sandbox in Vietnam. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I do not know. I got you. I got you. I got you, my friend. Me too, Rob. I got one of those faces too, buddy. If anybody's going to get the random extra check, you're looking at him. I just got that look about me, I guess. So I always get selected for the extra screening, the extra questions. I saw something while ago about that the TSA employees only like 60, or was it 40% or 60%? I guess 60% maybe have had the prevention. And I guess there's some deadline coming up about everybody having the prevention. Now it says question mark sandbox. What Thailand did, Naj, is they were losing too much money. So a couple of the islands off of Thailand's mainland, they went in and vaccinated all those people, the tourist destinations, and they opened it up for tourism. But everybody that came there had to stay on those islands. They couldn't go into mainland. So they called it a sandbox. That's what they called it, Naj. Just the island and beaches on those islands were open to tourists. But they had all kinds of restrictions. You had to be tested before you went. You had to have the full prevention. You had to have like $100,000 worth of insurance to cover you for the mess. Yep, that's right, Rob. You're absolutely right. Thailand has sandbox opportunities. Supposedly on November 1st, Danny, Pattaya, Bangkok, the whole area over there is opening, dude. The last thing I read said that whole area is opening November 1st. They said they're losing. You know, it's high season now. They said they want that money. They want that tourist money. So they said they're opening up. That always happens to my husband and brother. I hear you, Naj. You know, speaking of that, Naj, you don't see that many women getting picked for the extra questions and the extra screening. Why is that, Naj? Why is it always the guys? Why is it always the guys? Something a little funny about that. Something a little funny about that. That's always the guys. Yeah, exactly, Rob. You're exactly right, Rob. And it's not just there, buddy. It's coming to a city near all of us. I think New York's getting ready to hit that same problem too, Rob. Looks like there's several of the cities going to be hitting that problem very soon. Yep. Yep. So I guess the briefing's getting ready to start. I guess the briefing's getting ready. They were supposed to have an FBI briefing around 4:00. I look for a lot of countries to open up January 22. They're all Missed out on billions of tourist dollars. That is, unless the COVID is much, much worse by then. I don't know if it's going to be January 2022 or not, Danny. Dude, I'll be honest with you. The country you're trying to go to, dude, it might be next summer. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's going to change there for a long time, buddy. A long time, buddy. I don't understand it because their stuff's going this way. It's going just like that. But the way they got that thing set up, Danny, buddy, I don't know. It might not be till after the next election over there. Nas says women have more areas to hide things in. Well, that's right, Nas. That's why they should get the extra screening. They should get the extra screening, not me. Yeah. I don't need the extra screening. You know, sometimes I wonder what they really see in that scanner thing they got. I wonder what they really see in that thing. I hear you, Rob. I hear you, Rob. What if some guy sitting back there with a dial turns the dial when women go through? Yeah, I don't understand it either, Danny. I don't understand it, dude. Danny, look at their green list, dude. Look at their green list that they have on the green list. I don't understand it. Oh, you see a lot. I always ask to look at the picture of my scan when I go through. I hear you, Rob. Yeah, one of them guys back there behind that screen, they got one of them zoom in knobs or something. Naj, I know you didn't go there, Naj. Naj had to go there. Naj says, men are more likely to do stupid things. Naj, I cannot believe you said that. Holy cow. Naj went there. Can't use that S word, Austin. How you doing, Austin? Rob says, Naj, I don't do stupid things. I just like to get into educated debate with the idiots behind the desk. I knew Sonia'd be laughing about that. I knew Sonia'd be laughing about that. That Naj, you know why? You know why you made that statement? It's because people like Vermont painting photos that gives us men that bad reputation. Doing good, Austin. It's people, it's men like Vermont painting photos that give men a bad reputation, Naj. I'm just saying. He's the one that brings it on all the rest of us. It's that darn Vermont painting photos fault. Yeah, he's the reason why men have such a bad reputation. I hear you, Rob. See, Rob, I'm just the opposite, dude. With my accent, they look at me and they look at me and they look at me like, what is he saying? The trouble with USA is they were honest about how African. That's exactly right, Danny. You hit the nail on the head there, Danny. Yep, you're exactly right, Danny. You're absolutely correct, buddy. I've been saying that this whole year. As a matter of fact, Danny, I think we are over reporting, to be honest with you. I think we over reported. Everything is Bruce's fault. Even when it's not his fault, it is. That's right, Rob. Danny, I'll give you a perfect example, Danny. There were 6 people in Subic Bay. 6 people in Subic Bay. 3 husbands and 3 wives. They all got tested at the Red Cross there. All 3 men came back positive. All 3 women came back negative. The men went back and got tested the same day that they got the positive at a different facility, and they were negative. But yet they just did a big investigation and said that there was nothing. They didn't find nothing wrong with those facilities. Nothing wrong. Josette, how you doing, Josette? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in, Josette. Yes, I did laugh out loud. Men like to play it risky. They also like to prove their point at the wrong time. Naj, what you trying to say? British Guide to Statistics. 1, speak to experts. 2, check the fact. And number 3, allow the media to print what the heck it likes. I hear you, Rob. How you doing today, Josette? Glad to have you stopping in and visiting with us. I try to keep my mouth shut when I go through them security checkpoints. I try to keep my mouth shut. I don't want to share no information. I don't want to give up anything extra. I just want to get from the beginning to the end of that line, get my stuff, and be on my way. I don't want to mess around with it. I always get stopped. I have to go over there and they take that swab or that meter and go around my stuff, I guess, sniffing. They take the little swab things and swab my stuff. I don't know. I guess it's the way I look and the way I talk. Good night, Josette. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, next thing you know, when I go through there, they'll be telling me, taking me in the room and telling me to bend over and cough. Bend over and cough. And I'll be like, at my age, you might not want me to do that. I'm just giving you fair warning. That might not be a good idea for me or you. Bend over and cough. No, that's probably not a good idea. Nope. I'm just saying. A lot of things change when you get older. A lot of things start changing when you get older. I hear you, Rob. I hear you, Rob. Not me. I try to be the low key guy going through there. I like to be that low key guy going through there. But yeah, that bend over and cough thing, that's over. Those days are over. Ain't happening. It will not work out well. Will not work out well. What's up, Dragoon Gaming? How you doing today? How you doing, Dragoon? How you doing today, buddy? Slam tighter than Fort Knox. Slam tighter than Fort Knox. Got another game to go to, but it's a home game. I got you, Dragoon. Probably Vermont paint, Rob. Probably Vermont paint. He would probably do that just to stir up trouble. He would probably check the yes box just to stir up trouble. I could see him doing that. I could see him with his little pen. Oh, yeah, this is going to get their attention as he checks the yes box. Yep, I could see him doing that. Yep. With his evil mind. His evil mind, his sinister mind. Especially if his wife was traveling with him, he'd be like, oh, yeah, this is going to tick her off by me checking this box. See you, Danny. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you so much for coming by, Danny. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. I re-downloaded the game. I just need a camera like a make a rage video. Yeah, where is Dude Love? I have no idea, KK. Sonia says, I've been good today. Sonia. We all know better than that. We all know better than that. Now, actually, I could probably see Vermont checking the yes box. And then when his wife's not looking, switching the cards with his wife. That's what I could see happening. Yep. Doing the old switcheroo on the card. Good as a scale. We need a point of reference, Sonia. Yeah. That's a big old word. Good. That is a huge word. Good. Sonia says 10 plus. Yeah, but is that a 10 plus on a million scale or a 10 plus on a 1 to 10 scale? If it's a 1 to million scale, that's not very good. I'm just good at it, Naj says. I'm starting to think that darn Naj might be a little troublemaker, y'all. Yep, I'm starting to think Naj might be a little troublemaker. That's what I'm thinking. Sonia says a 1 on the 1 to 10 scale. She's a 10 plus. She ain't holding back. She ain't holding back. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder a little bit about Naj, y'all. Starting to wonder a little bit. At times, at least I admit it. Naj. Keep people guessing. Keep them guessing, Naj. Keep them guessing, Naj. Speaking of the devil himself, he just walked through the door. He just walked through the door. Vermont, I've been trying to take up for you. Sonia's been talking smack in here about you today, Vermont. Sonia's been talking smack about you, and I've been taking up for you, Vermont. I just want you to know that. I've been taking up for you. I was good once. Biggest waste of 5 minutes ever. Sorry, I was shopping at Wally World. It's okay, buddy. I took up for you. She was talking smack about you. She always is mean to me in capital letters, he said. I am never mean to him. Sonia. Ooh. Rob says, Bruce, you could claim compensation for the smack we've heard. Yeah, Naj is talking smack too. That young lady Naj has been talking smack too. Why is he yelling? He likes to yell, Sonia. He likes to yell. I think it's because his wife yells at him all the time, Sonia. So this gives him the opportunity to yell at somebody else, Sonia. I think that's what it is. His wife yells at him so much, this gives him the opportunity to yell when he chats. Well, only yesterday, while me and Bruce were at our weekly prayer and knitting boots for Homeless Bunnies Club, Bruce was telling us about all the good he had been doing. I hear you, Rob. What's up, Richard? How you doing? How you doing today, Richard? She does not yell. She does need to. How much trouble did you get at Wally World, Vermont? How much trouble did you get into at Wally World today? And don't say you didn't get in trouble. I know you got in trouble. I'm doing okay, Richard. Thank you for asking. I'm not worried. He can watch the replay. Watch the replay of what, Naj? Watch the replay of what, Naj? Is there some video material out there somewhere that we need to check out, Naj? Is there some videotape floating around out there somewhere? Well, she didn't talk to me all the way to the grocery store from Wally World. Yeah, I figured you got in trouble. I figured you got in trouble. I knew he got in trouble. He probably got in trouble over there in the Halloween section. He probably got in trouble over in the Halloween section. She let me drive the cart in the store. Well, she knows better than that, Vermont. She knows better than that. You be popping wheelies and standing on the buggy and, oh my goodness, that young lady, she knows better than that. I just gave you a like. Appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you so much. Neither do I. I just speak extremely loud. Naj. Women only have one level when they talk to their husbands. They only have one level when they talk to their husbands, and it's yelling. Did you spy on me in the store? We don't have to, Vermont. We know you too well, dude. We know you too well. You said I speak smack. I'm not worried. He can see this video again. So did anybody in here by chance, did y'all catch the 4 o'clock briefing from the FBI? Any updates, folks, if it's him or not? Any updates on whether it is him? They were supposed to have an FBI briefing at 4 o'clock. I don't know if they're going to announce whether it's him they found or what. I don't know if any of y'all got the news on or the TV going. I do not know. I do not know. $4:30. Okay. KK said the news conference is going to be at 4:30, everybody. Ah, no joke, Lewis. I did not know that. Oh, no, I did not, Vermont. I did not. I need to take my break. I need to take a quick break, folks. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes, folks. I'll be right back. Hold tight. Slot Sisters, what's up? What's up, Slot Sisters? What's up, Slot Sister? You been winning any money? You been winning any money? Naj. That's an open-ended question right there, Naj. Naj says, what are we selling? What do you need, Naj? I spoke to my appraiser, and they estimate Bruce's chair to be worth in the region of sod and booger all. Wow. Oy. So, guys, it's getting closer to the witch day. I was selling your chair. Sonya bid 10 cents. You don't want this chair. It's broke. Y'all hear that? It's broke. I'll give it to you if you'll come and get it. All you got to do is come and get it. I'll give it to you. It was a good chair, but it's broke now. It's broke. It done broke. Yep, 10 cents plus the $40 in shipping, Sonya. No, shipping went up, Vermont. Shipping's gone up. It's going to be $80 shipping. Shipping costs went way up. It's going to be $80. $80. Bruce needs another ugly chair to replace the one he took out of the basement. I hear you. Each piece, so times 30 pieces. That's right. So, what you have for lunch today? I just picked up Chipotle. Slot Sister, I had a can of light peaches. 1 can of light peaches. That's what I had for lunch today. This morning I had a Nutri-Game bar and a little bit of watermelon that I had left. And then for mid-morning snack, I had 1 Hawaiian roll peanut butter sandwich. And at lunch, I had a can of light peaches. No, I said, I thought so, laugh out loud. Vermont says, can I ask a question? Absolutely. Slot Sister says, that sounds good. Now, tonight for dinner, I will have, I mash up 5 low-fat Ritz crackers and individual serving of tuna. I'll sprinkle just a little bit of cheddar cheese, and then I put a little bit of sweet Vidalia onion salad dressing. That's what I'll have for supper tonight. Okay, so Mel took 7 days to get to New Jersey and took 1 day from New Jersey to California. Why? How long to get back to South Carolina? Probably about a month, Vermont. Probably about a month, dude. Yep, I figured it'd take about a month. And it'll probably be in pieces when it gets here. It'll probably be in pieces when it gets here. Sonia said, that sounds like a riddle. It's a riddle, all right. Vermont to New Jersey in 7 days. It's 5 hours away. Yeah, but Vermont, it probably went to California first and then came back to New Jersey. And then it said in New Jersey, and then New Jersey sent it back to California. It's probably what happened, Vermont. That's probably what happened, Vermont. Yeah, it probably went from Vermont to California, California to New Jersey, went through the processing center in New Jersey, and they sent it back to California for processing. So that's probably what happened. Had dandelion tea and a baby red cheese roll for breakfast, no lunch. I thought dandelion tea wasn't supposed to be good for you. Sonia says, send it to me next time. I'll send it to Hillbilly. I hear you. Yeah, I thought dandelion tea wasn't good for you. People up home used to make dandelion wine. I told my wife Pony Express was fast. I hear you, Vermont. Hey, Annabelle. How you doing, Annabelle? Appreciate you stopping in today. How you doing, my friend? I appreciate you. No, I said, is that a math question? I'm not no good in math. Whatever side of the brain it is that you use to do algebra with, I wasn't no good at algebra. I was not good at algebra. Machine language, programming computers, I was fine with that, but I was no good at algebra. Annabelle, I don't just give out the jackets anymore, Annabelle. I've had some problems with moderators, Annabelle, so I don't just give out jackets anymore, Annabelle. So please don't ask me that. I don't do that no more. I've had some problems. You were good at algebra. You just didn't want to listen. I hear you, Slot Sister. No, I was not good at algebra, y'all. I just did not. It didn't make sense to me. Solving for unknowns and all that stuff, that just made absolutely no sense to me at all. None. Thank you, Annabelle. You too, my friend. What? Letters don't make numbers? Not in my mind, they don't, Vermont. Not in my mind, they don't. There ain't nowhere in the hillbilly world, does A plus B equals C minus D. Nowhere in my hillbilly mind does that compute. Yes, it is a boost your immune system and help fight the bug. But it tastes good, kind of nutty. I like it. I got you, Naj. Yeah, I hate Annabelle got mad at me, but I don't give out wrenches no more. But yeah, nowhere in my mind does that compute in my hillbilly brain. Yeah, I didn't get it for a while either until now, being a little older. I had the patience to try to figure it out. I hate not figuring out math problems, laugh out loud, but I'm not a smarty pants or anything. Slot sister. To this day, I have no desire to figure out algebra. I made it my whole life, without having to ever deal with algebra again since I was in school. So never used it again. Never, ever, ever used it again. I had a problem. I had a big enough problem when they started telling me about negative numbers. Yeah, I had a hard time trying to figure out them negative number things. That was confusing enough. They used to make it up home, Naj. People up home used to make wine or moonshine out of everything they could get their hands on. Everything they could put their hands on, they used to make moonshine or wine out of it, Naj. Numbers are easy if you convert thought to cash. That dang sentence don't even comprehend in my brain, Vermont. Numbers are easy if you convert thought to cash. What's that got to do with A plus B equals C minus D times E? What does that have to do with cash? And all them property things, distributive property and commutative property, and that I still have nightmares about that stuff, y'all. I still have nightmares about that. I can't believe I even remember that one that was called commutative property and distributive property. I don't know what, I don't remember what they mean, but I do remember the names. True, Vermont. If it was your money, you'd want to figure it out more. Okay, easy. Think every number as a dollar amount. Every letter is a dollar size. Dude. I'm glad you weren't my math teacher, Vermont. I'd still be in high school. I would still be in high school. When I was in high school, I didn't know that they had anything higher than $1, Vermont. I growed up poor, dude. I'd had to stop at the $1 amount. FBI confirmed items found belong to him. Did not confirm identity of the remains. I got you, Rob. Yeah, dude, I'd still be in high school. I didn't know they printed anything higher than $1. Penny, nickel, dime, quarter, etc. Dude, I am so glad you were not my math teacher. I would still be in high school. I still remember my algebra teacher's name, Miss Hilton. Miss Hilton was her name. I'll never forget that lady's name. Rob, yeah, I know, but it was underwater. Been there for days, News said. Well, right now I'm getting a head. I feel a headache coming on, Slot Sister. I'm getting a headache right now thinking about algebra. Oh, there was another one too. What was it? Associative property, right? Associative property, commutative property, and whatever that other one I said a while ago. Distributive property. Ain't all three of them rules for doing algebra? I think. Yeah, I got a whole bottle of it, Slot Sister. Okay, fine, never mind. Johnny runs 10 yards, cuts back 4, and catches and runs to the end zone, starting at 40 yards out. Dude. You wasting your time, dude. Something like that. See, you do know math. You lied. I remember that there was them properties, but I don't know what any of it meant. Hillbilly says nope. He tackles his butt when he caught it. I wouldn't have let the quarterback throw him the ball to start with. I would have tackled the quarterback before he had a chance to throw the ball down the field to little Johnny. So your question is a mute point because I tackled the quarterback for a 17-yard loss. So there. How about that? Yeah, I sacked the quarterback. He didn't get to throw it to little Johnny. Exactly, Naj. See, I didn't have to do all that math, algebra stuff to get to that, Naj. I just used the old hillbilly brain and tackled the quarterback, and that deletes the whole problem. Maybe that's why Miss Hilton passed me in that class. She probably didn't want to have to put up with me another year. Now that I think about it, that's probably why she passed me in that class. Now that I think about it, I'll tell you another class I had problems with in high school, y'all. That IPS science. I made straight A's in biology. I made straight A's in anatomy and physiology. And I just barely made it out of IPS science my freshman year. I passed because I argued a math problem with my teacher. He was wrong. Yeah, I just barely made it out of that IPS science class. I still ain't figured out how I got out of that class. That my teacher, her name was Miss Spencer. Miss Spencer was her name. Ooh, I'll have nightmares. Y'all done ruined me. Y'all done ruined me. I'll be having nightmares tonight. I'll be back during high school. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. Lord, have mercy. I'll be waking up during the middle of the night back in high school. It helped that my science teacher was my football coach. Laugh out loud. All our football coaches were history teachers and PE teachers. I hear you, Naj. Yeah, all ours were history teachers and PE teachers, weightlifting teachers. But anyway, guys, I need to get off from here. Y'all done ruined me. If I'm having hot nightmares during the night, I'm gonna call every one of y'all on the telephone just to wake y'all up. If I wake up having nightmares tonight. Matter of fact, I might just stay up and drink coffee all night just so I won't go to sleep. I might just drink coffee and stay up all night just so I won't have nightmares. But anyway, y'all stay safe out there. Everybody stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Remember, always be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if I get through tonight. If I get through tonight, I'll see y'all tomorrow.